Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Game moves it to the 35, first down again. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Ball State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
First play taken, a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Grabbed by the receiver. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. No huddle here for the offense. pass on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The important third down play coming up. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. Got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ball State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the offense trots back onto the field here. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for first and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side, and is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. No huddle now for the offense.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And he keeps it. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Well, Kirk, Ball State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So we'll start the second quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense trots that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he makes the catch. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. He keeps it. QB draw. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. They'll try the ground game here. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Just seems like he's inching his way to this goal line. He got about a yard. That's halfway. Now, will they give it to him again to see if he can break the plane?
Third and goal, they'll try to run it in.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. First down here for this offense.
That's a first down for the offense.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Movement here from the tight end. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Ball State offense back out there. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Bringing pressure. On the move now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
So second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught by the receiver. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
That completion sets up an important third down play. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Receivers are bunched together. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Dump off caught by the running back. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So they settled for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense comes out to start this drive. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Balkasoon. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The ball is caught. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And the receiver wide open for an easy catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And the receiver's got it. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
They're setting out to try the PAT. Extra point puts him in front by 1. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. A great regular season, and now an entertaining first half in this MAC championship. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the MAC championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Ball State's offense back out on the field now. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Caught over the middle. It's Allen. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the offense will take over.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It's second down.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Tight end goes in motion. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. With the catch, it's Gilliam. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's hit as he throws it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him after a big gain. Moves the ball to the 26.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it an 8-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. He hands it off from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense getting set, second down play here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
The receiver makes the catch. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed.
Looking downfield near the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. He'll aim it toward the sideline. A solid punt. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Offense back out there trying to get something going. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And now the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Makes a start on the next drive. And the Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Hand off to the right side. A quick juke. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And they wrap them up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Offense getting set. It's second down.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Quick throw. The catch is made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's picked off in the end zone. He could go.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Leaning on the run game here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
And here's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First down and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Takes the handoff again. Powers through.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB decides to keep it here. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a first and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback still with the football. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Ball State offense back out there. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Now it's second down here. quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. Productive drive in the making, a first down at their own 42. Looking to throw it again. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, you're looking to throw the ball. That pass is caught.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Gay moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Touchdown, Cardinals. They cap the drive with 6 points. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And here comes the offense back out on the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Keeping it on the ground here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Single back takes the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Special seasons have a way of bringing out the best in teams like this, and now they can call themselves champions of the MAC. It's a great accomplishment. But now we have to wait and see what the committee will do, and if they'll invite this team to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.